Hey, I'm John Devore. This is the Devore Fidelity Box Furniture and Kamoro Amplifier Company room. It's Axpona. These are a new speaker that we're introducing in the room. This actual speaker is an anniversary speaker that is no longer made. This is my personal pair of the 20s. These were made for the 20th anniversary, and they're all numbered badges. But we are now rolling into production with a production version of this. So it's the same speaker without the commemorative badges. So these are the numbered, mine is pair 0 of 20. I snuck my pair in there. O bronze. It is an O reference tweeter. The woofer is essentially a hybrid between the O96 woofer and the main driver in the O reference. High sensitivity, fully cast and machined bronze parts. So the chassis, phase plug, tweeter horn, the rear ports are actually suspended. They're made of the same cast bronze, and they're suspended, so they're not actually touching the cabinet walls. So this is an introduction of this model for this show. And then they are being powered by a Kamoro amplifier company. This is the K300S. This is a brand new company. Kamoro, Noriyasu Kamoro, is a legendary amplifier designer who built bespoke commissioned amps for through the 90s and early 2000s. And he estimates there are fewer than a dozen of his amplifiers out there in the world. And they are remarkable and unique circuits. And so I wanted to help him out for one, and I wanted to get his amplifiers out there in the world. So this is the first model of that. It's a single 300B, single-ended triode per channel, 6 to 8 watts. Below that is the Mola Mola Makua. That's our preamp for this show system. An unbelievably versatile thing. It's got a built-in Tambaki DAC and a built-in, I'm not going to remember what the standalone phono is, but the phono section is killer in that, and it allows me to change the EQ curves when I play LPs using a phone app. Here, let me show you. That's cool. That's the phone app right there. So I'm going to go to Phono 2. I'm going to edit, Phono settings, and then here I can customize the EQ.
Wow.
For whatever curve. Because when 78s were recorded before the EQ curve was standardized. So it's before RIAA. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So in order to spin those lovelies, we are using the EMT turntable. This is the new production EMT 928. Really awesome piece. And these are the two EMT, the new EMT tone arms. So we've got a regular little 9-inch here, regular little with it's normal. That's just long. And that's our stereo cartridge hanging on there. That's an EMT something, HST006. I don't know. It probably says there on the front. And then we've got the long 12-inch arm. This is the modern version of the banana. And on there, we can hang for 78s or for mono records, and that's what we're playing.
Yeah, so the 78s, do they take any special requirements from the cartridge?
Yes. So the grooves are different. They're much, much bigger than on a modern LP. Mm-hmm. So the stylus profile tip on that is a 65 micron. So it's a nice big rock. And then for regular LP mono, we have a 15 micron stylus on there.
It's like a nail.
But it's a diamond. So it's like You could hand somebody one of those cartridges as an engagement present, and if it's the right person, they'll appreciate it. And then below that, so the cartridges are now they plug into. So it's dark and shadowy in there, but these two boxes are step-up transformers. Mm-hmm. So that center box is what we're using for the stereo cartridge. That is an Auditorium 23 T2 step-up transformer. And then the Cohiba cigar box is I mounted a couple of vintage transformers in that one, and that's what we're running for the 78s and the mono.
It's a little shadowy. That's cool.
It's dark, yeah. And then that's a Nuck on the far left, and that's where my rune hangs out.
Mm.
And then Anthony from Box Furniture just came in. All of the equipment is sitting on a Box Furniture Heritage double wide rack.
Is this isolation here?
And then on the bottom, yeah, so this is a new product that's being introduced at this show, and this is a pneumatic isolation platform that will fit on any of the HD racks, and it actually does. It floats the whole thing.
wow.
I don't know if you can actually
Wait a
see.
second. You just do that again.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's
That's
completely
really cool,
floating.
man.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh man, cool. That's fantastic.
And then cabling in here is AudioQuest. I've got Thunderbird Zero speaker cables and a Thunderbird Zero interconnect here from amp to preamp.
So now we get to see your cable management. Oh.
There it is. Yep.
Cool. All right, thanks, John.
All right. Thanks a lot.